Hello!
Hello!
Ah, we're back!
After like 2 weeks of not recording.
Yeah. Hi. Where am I?
You're in Mauville?
I am in Mauville.
Last time we were here, I grinded.
Okay.
I grinded off camera. I did not pick up any items, unless I used covet, but I can't remember.
Ah, okay.
So I actually did not fight any trainers or catch any Pokemon.
Okay.
All of the Pokemon are at level 26. Also, I wasn't paying attention while I was grinding, and now Pokemon almost evolved off camera, and I'm sorry.
How dare!
It was like flashing really fast. I was like, fuck!
Giggle.
So, all your Pokemon are now at level 26. You can go fight the boss. I mean, the gym leader.
The boss.
The boss.
I'm gonna fight the boss.
The boss.
Okay, where's the gym?
It's to your left.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah!
Yeah. So, it's been a while. How is everyone? Is everyone the good? I am good. I had an interesting day today.
Okay.
So I pool today, because it's the third Saturday of the month. And I went to the pool hall, which is an hour away from the house. And it wasn't until I got there and parked the car in the parking lot that I realized that I had left my pool cue at home.
Wah wah.
Wah wah. So, I ended up... Oh, some Pokemon learned some new moves, but I can't actually remember which ones, so good luck.
That's okay, I'll figure it out.
Sorry.
Oh, how did that miss? Screw you.
So, I was like, shit, well, a stick is just a stick, I guess, so I'll just play with a house cue. Which, the house cues at the side park is really nice, so it's not like you're gonna be missing a lot of shots.
Right.
Especially since a lot of people actually use the house cues to break.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to use their nice cues for that.
Yeah.
So, I got there at about 11:45, and when I got there, my pool teammate, whose name I will neglect to mention, goes, "Hey, I need a beer." And, this guy on my team, he also needs a beer. And I'm gonna get a round of shots for me and my pool teammate and my other pool teammate, none of which were me, because I don't drink. So, by the time I played my last match at about 3:40, they were plastered. Like, they were talking about they argued with the waitress for 10 minutes on how to properly pronounce Worcestershire like the sauce. I'm not even fucking kidding. The waitress had to go back to the kitchen and grab the bottle of Worcestershire sauce and bring it out to a table and be like, look, it says it on the bottle. And Liam was like, no!
You were gonna neglect his name.
It's not... I didn't say it was the same guy. Whatever. Anyway, he was like, no, listen, it's Worcester. Okay, so this went on for like 10 minutes by the waitress left. And then another pool teammate of mine was like, listen, I challenge everybody to a dance-off. For $100, I will win. This guy's like in his late 40s. And then when nobody took him up on that, he was like, this guy is also an 8, and to be fair, I'm a 2. Okay, so he's very high up in skill level, and he's like,
shit.
And we have another player on our team who's a 3. She's very nice. He was like, listen, you on the other team that is on the same skill level as me, I will bet you $100 that you can't make 25 balls before she makes 4. Like, and nobody would take him up on it. He's like, no, listen, I need to gamble. Somebody bet me.
What?
So I get into my last match. I'm just sitting there losing it for like 2 hours straight because of my teammate. It's like me and my oldest teammate, his name is George. George is also on my Monday team. He's a very nice guy. I've known him since I was 18 years old. I'm 25 now, so a long time.
Yeah.
Neither of us drink.
Yeah.
So we're both sitting over at, like, the end of the table, just like... It's like being the only sane people in the insane asylum. Just watching everybody else go nuts, and you're just sitting there like... What is happening right now? I went to go play my last match, and I would hand the paper off to my drunk teammate to keep score. I would shoot and make like 4 balls in a row, because I was shooting really well. I would go back and I would be like, hey, what's the score? And he'd be like, I don't know! I could just go back to having a conversation. Like, it wasn't important to keep score. And so I kept taking the paper or the pencil over to the opposing team and being like, listen, they're not paying attention, and they're not gonna come over here to check the score. I just want to know how many balls I need to make. But while I'm here, I'll just fill out this paper, it's fine. And then I would take it back over and I would put it in front of him with the pencil, and he would pick it up like he was gonna keep scoring. I'm like, great. And then I would go shoot and come back and be like, hey, how many balls did I make? And he'd be like, I don't know! So finally, I just ended up keeping score for myself.
Right.
And I made 19 balls, which is how many I have to make. And the opposing player,
Oh my god.
who was a skill level above me, only made 9.
Nice.
So the way they split points is there's 20 points per match, and depending on how many points the losing player gets, determines how those points are distributed. Mm-hmm. So because he only made 9 and he was a 3, he only got 2 points and I got 18.
Right.
It is incredibly rare for me to win by that margin.
Yeah.
Okay? And when somebody wins 18-2, you expect their entire team to win, right?
Yeah.
We lost 55-45 because they were so drunk they couldn't play pool. How drunk do you have to be to not hold a stick and hit a ball and knock that ball into a pocket? How drunk was it? And then one of my pool teammates was like, yeah, me and my sons, who were like in high school, went to a Beyonce concert. Like, everybody likes Beyonce, right? Mm-hmm. Like, especially like the teen crowd. Beyonce's hot, whatever. And my pool teammate, Lee, whose name I've already given out, was not sure he had ever heard any of Beyonce's music. He was like, she was like, no, she was in Destiny's Child, the band, right? And Lee goes, didn't they write Waterfalls? Which is a TLC song. And so every time a song came on and we were just like jamming out to it could have been like anything, like old rock, rap, whatever. He would go, hey, is this Beyonce? And then somebody on the team would be like, no, it's Destiny's Child. And it was like Boston's feeling, I don't know.
I got a feeling,
yeah. And then one time Led Zeppelin was on, he was like, this is Destiny's Child, right? And they were like, no, it's Beyonce. Meanwhile, Jimmy Page is shredding guitar, and they're just like, what the fuck ever, man. I don't know. It was an interesting day.
I've noticed. Also, I'm glad you didn't watch me use 4 Pokemon to knock out a fucking Quillfish. It kept putting my Pokemon to sleep!
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking about my drunk teammates. And those were only the highlights. This went on for 4 hours. Oh, God.
Meanwhile, this war turtle's gonna get its ass handed to it.
Oh my god. Bay. Oh my god. Wait. So, you know how we have certain sayings, like slang, that per generation?
Yes.
Right. So you turt up, like...
Turnt? Yeah.
Turnt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lee had never heard this. Lee's the oldest white man I've ever met in my life. like he's in his 50s, but spiritually he's like a 75-year-old man. He's like, turn up, like, the volume, like, pump up the volume, and we're like, Lee, no, it's like, turn up, like, you know, like, turn up. And he's like, turn down for what? I need a shot! I've never been around drunk people my own age. Being around drunk people that are twice your age is very interesting. I was explaining to my pool teammate, like, our parents didn't drink. It was never really an issue of, like...
Yeah. Well, at least they didn't drink when we can remember.
Yeah, well, Dad kind of drinks now. He drinks margaritas every once in a while.
Yeah, but that's entirely different.
Yeah, we live outside of Lawrence, Kansas, and Lawrence, Kansas is a college town.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's lots of bars and lots of cheap Mexican food with bars. And so there's a Mexican restaurant that my parents frequent, which... I mean, can we say the title?
I wouldn't.
Okay. So, but, it's in downtown. Well...
Actually, I don't see the harm in it.
It's called Fuzzy's.
Fuzzy's Taco Shop.
Yeah.
We love Fuzzy's.
Yeah, it's
Endorse
it's
us,
cheap.
Fuzzy's.
It's cheap. I really like their grilled shrimp salad.
I love their quesadillas. They're a greasy mess and it's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, not the point. So, the food is good for the price, and the food really isn't that expensive because it's college food. But Dad got a margarita there the other day, and he was like, "It was great." And I'm like, "Dad, you're in a college town. Of course the liquor is gonna be good."
Yeah, you can't skimp on the liquor at a college town.
No, absolutely not. Especially not where the University of Kansas is.
Yeah.
Because it's a university. Because, like, technically Overland Park is also a college town.
God, I forgot about the Wish Cruel.
Oh, yeah. By the way, did you watch that episode? There were 26 wishes. Or 24, something like that. Yeah.
I fucking hate this Pokemon.
I don't know what it's weak against.
It's poison, so it would be weak against Psychic.
Because
But there is no way I can deal enough damage for Wish to go away. And if you say there's 26 that were used in the last fight, it's probably got 40.
Do you have any potions?
Well, the good news is, it almost exclusively...
There's no running away from a trainer battle.
I didn't mean to hit that. It's almost exclusively using Wish.
Yeah.
So, which of you has... I think Africa has Confusion? Yes.
Yeah. Why are you putting out Africa? He's asleep. Oh shit! One of your flutes wakes up Pokemon! I think it's the blue one.
It's the white one, I believe. Oh shit. I forgot about the Sandstorm!
You're gonna get killed by your own status effect again.
I know! No, this lures Pokemon.
No, you have the blue flute.
Do I?
Yep, you should.
Nope.
Go up.
I do not.
Oh. Is it usable only once?
I don't think we ever had it.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't have healing items.
Oh, fuck.
This just in. I'm fucking retarded.
You have a max revive.
I do. I might have to resort to using that.
Oh, well, shit. Smash.
Crit it! Oh man, a crit wouldn't even.
Oh,
what?
Fuck.
What? I'm so mad! It's like, oh, it almost exclusively uses Wish, and then it's like, fuck you!
like, I wish we had fans that would animate shit for us, because I would love to see an animated thing of, like, Tentacruel using Wish, and then it being like, fuck you, and then, like, growing a leg. It's just, like, jumping on your face.
Okay, it's just using jump kick now.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. At least this way it won't keep using goddamn Wish.
Watch him only have like 5 jump kick. And then just
Don't
Wish.
you dare.
Watch it. Watch it happen. Ah, Jesus Christ. Ah, that's... Alright. So. It's been like 2 weeks since we recorded.
Yes.
So, I have stories.
Yes, I know.
And they're amazing stories. Where did my phone go? Oh.
You're the story person.
So,
I'm just the person pressing buttons.
So last week, I went to a psychiatric museum, which is actually why we didn't record. Because I was like, fuck it, I'm going out with friends to a museum in fucking Missouri that was actually built into, like, a psychiatric ward. So the museum takes up a wing of the psychiatric ward. Right. Okay. So I was like, oh, it'll show, like, the history of psychiatric treatment, which is true. It did. Right? I know you're frustrated about Wish, but respond to me. I can't have a one-sided conversation, okay? So, I ended up walking in, and we watched this, like, 11-minute thing about, you know, the history of the care of mental illness in this particular facility, which was in St. Joe, Missouri.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, this is nice. So they were like, okay, so it separates into 3 floors. There's a basement, well, 4 floors, technically. Basement, first floor, second floor, third floor. You start on the first floor, and there's pretty basic stuff in there. The gift shop, where you pay to enter the theater, quote-unquote, which is basically like a room with folding chairs. And then, like, the original staircase to the psychiatric ward. Okay. And so, from there, my friend and I were like, yeah, sure, let's go down to the basement. I'm sure nothing weird will go on. This is the first thing we see when we step out of the elevator.
That's creepy.
The mannequin's like, hello. Okay. And so, on the basement level, they had, like, the first, like, how they treated patients, how they got them around the hospital, that sort of thing. So this was a wheelchair they used to have way back when. And then they had, like, old-timey crutches and canes. And then they have, like, the original baths that they used to put people in for, like, water therapy.
Huh.
Yeah, it was super cool. And I think on this floor as well, they had a special, like, side museum dedicated to how the 80s and 90s and how they helped children.
Okay.
They actually started a foundation that let children build cars.
Oh.
And they're not just, like, cars. They're, like, nice cars.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those are pretty sweet.
Yeah. So this is all one car. And then that's...
Yeah.
And then they had another one, but it was weird to take a picture of, so I didn't. Oh, and then downstairs as well was the morgue.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough to, like, just have the morgue with the doors open and, like, the tray out, which they did. I can show a picture of that in a minute. As soon as I find it, so I can show it to you. Here it is. Like,
yeah.
And then they have that, and you're like, oh, it's the morgue. Great. So I turned the corner, and I fucking... This is what I see?
Oh, okay.
And I was like... Are you fucking kidding me? There's a dead body in here. And it ended up being a mannequin under a sheet. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I will murder everyone in here. Like, here's another angle of it.
Yeah.
But I was like, this museum is fucking dead to me. But in the room with the body that wasn't actually a body, they had, like, old gravestones from the original cemetery, which they had to get rid of, and then they had, like, bone saws and shit. They actually had a glass jar where they used to hold a brain. Like, it was really cool to me.
That's cool.
Yeah, my friend was like, this is fucking awful. And I was like, this is great. And then I'm going to show you this, and I want you to tell me what you think this is. Everybody gets to guess along with Phil. Guess with Phil at home. Da na 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 na. Do you know?
It looks like a shotgun blast.
It's not. It's partially because my camera sucks ass, but this is all of the items one patient swallowed during her course of the stay at the hospital. Yeah.
Just the way it looks like the glass is cracked.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, it was the only angle I could really get at it. Oh, here's a better image for you. This is the one I'm...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is... Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
That is creepy.
And I mean that in, like, not an offensive way.
No, that's legit crazy.
Oh, yeah. So, and then we went to the second level, which talked about the history of treatment, like actually treating the patients. And so they had stuff about, like, the frontal...
I might actually beat it. Shut up your story. I might actually beat the tentacle.
My arm hurts.
I'm gonna beat the tentacle. It's dead. Take that, you son of a bitch.
Wishes do come true.
I didn't even level up off of that.
I'm still not talking about the museum yet, but that's fine.
Screw you, old man. Give me my fucking badge. I'm out of here.
My arm hurts.
I wonder if the microphone even picked that up.
I bet it did. If it didn't, I'll be sure to clap in front of my microphone to emphasize the fact that you were fucking hitting me.
Let's see the TM I got. Follow me. Okay.
Oh. Okay, anyway. So...
Out of here, losers!
So I'm going to show you this 5-second video.
Yay!
Because as I was walking through the treatment section ahead of my friend, I stumbled upon this.
Okay.
Just sit in the corner. Just chill. I turned the corner and I was like, the fuck is this? It scared the living shit out of me.
And you like horror movies.
Oh yeah, look at that. She's a sexy beast.
And I love that it has a green screen so you can put whatever you want in the back.
No, it was just that's how they painted the wall. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Permanent green screen. Okay, all my Pokemon are healed up after that fucking mess.
Yeah.
Now what?
And so I was gonna skip ahead to one last thing, and then we'll call it an episode. There was a special room in the center dedicated to like the history of restraining patients and how that was handled. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So after that fiasco with the restrained woman in the corner, I walked around the corner and there was like an old holding cell door, and I was like, oh cool, look at the door. And then this bastard came to say hi. There he is.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, so they had some of the patients set up the exhibits in the museum. Which explains the creepy ass mannequins.
Yes.
But that's also probably because they were the only mannequins they could get. But
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, fucking.
Oh yeah, I have a bike now.
Fucking terrifying museum. It wasn't creepy until I got in it, and then I was like, fuck this, I'm out of here. We need to get Markiplier up in that museum. That's what he'll like. Restrained mannequins leaning against walls where you don't expect them. Also, they had quotes on the walls. I want to end the episode with this. I want to end the episode with this. They had a quote on the ceiling/wall of the staircase.
Yeah.
You are only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it.
Okay.
It's a quote by Robin Williams.
Yeah.
And I was like, yay, but also no. I was like, yay, great quote about embracing mental health, but also no, because he committed suicide. Okay.
Rock smash with a rock.
Yeah. Alright, next time on Sibling Revelry. We might fish out of that lake. But I don't know yet.
I forgot I have a fishing rod.